Welcome to the Just Podcast! Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, guys.
So we're continuing the tradition of doom scrolling with Jim and Sam. Get your daily news with us. And the biggest news we'd like to start with is Biden withdrawing from the race.
Yeah.
Actually, nakakatawa because before we started the show, because we are a tight ship.
Very tight ship.
Nakasulat the Biden will not withdraw.
Insists he is staying in the White House.
Right. So now he has officially withdrawn. I want to see.
Here,
But what's the official statement?
He said, "My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this." Sana hindi niya minention si Trump.
Hindi. Kasi I think that's their whole campaign.
Siguro for me, like, I guess, I don't know.
Yun yung anchor ng campaign nila. It's like fight fascism.
Okay.
So,
sana fight fascism na lang kasi parang binigyan mo pa ng airtime.
Ako hindi naman.
So, pero it's just, I think it's just, I don't know, parang, it really is, well, it is true na he is a very big personality that is hard to, he's like a boss sa game.
In fairness naman, I think this whole shebang, in fairness, kasi people could say na, kasi ba't niya pinatagal? At least may konting ingay. Right? Kasi parang imagine mo.
Ko nga, parang was this planned out? Kasi everyone's now like
yes! Oh, after months of like, please, wag na ba? If in fair.
People are rejoicing.
Yeah, kasi kunwari, yun yung mangyayari sa atin. Let's say the whole time, let's say, the defender of the opposition will be, sino ba? Will be Senator Grace Poe. Na parang I will continue the legacy of my father. What? Tapos parang tayo like, yun na naman. And then biglang, let's say, or let's...
You mean running for president?
Yeah. Parang sinasay ko na, let's say, if nung time na yun, or let's say, nung time na sino kalaban ni Dutz? Mar. If let's say Mar, or like nangyayari kay Lenny. Yun pala, exactly.
Yun nangyayari, diba?
If hindi, sana, if like Pacquiao, sino yun? Sino yung mga ng Epal pa?
Mayor, ang pangalan niya? Yorme.
Si Yorme.
Si Yorme na, host na ng Itbulaga ngayon.
Labo. Yorme.
Wow, damn, you're not even hiding. Like, you don't want to do nothing for this country.
Yorme. Pacquiao. Sino pa?
What's Pacquiao doing now?
Boxing.
Lacson. Calyodi.
Yan. So, imagine mo if those guys had that moment, right? If it's matagal, right? And then they finally said like, yo, support namin si... Di ba that's what we were praying for?
If that happened, that would have been really cool.
And like, remember every moment that we had during the campaign. Like, yung Vice Ganda.
Yeah, yung isa-isa
comes
lang,
out. Ann Curtis.
Biglang, isa-isa mag-show ng support. Biglang, di ba si Ding Dong Dantes, may pinalabas na video na...
Nagkaroon ba siya?
Oh, sobrang... Can I show that? Yeah. That was really cool. But I don't know how to find it.
God.
Can somebody send that link? Yung parang... And it was very subtle kasi nga, bawal yung mga... For some contracts, for some artists kasi, may mga bawal na mag-endorse ng political kay Merlu. So what he did was, I think it was very subtle. Na people,
parang naka-pink something siya.
Oh, that's something about like, parang loving his mom or something. Tapos naka-pink siya. Na parang, it was pretty cool. Yeah, anyway.
So, anyway, I guess, I think, like I can imagine the millennials, the Gen Z, in America are like, tangina, fight na. Pero question, kala ko ba ginagago si Kamala? Kamala?
Nagkamala sila.
Kala ko ba ginagago si Kamala na parang, nyari?
Yun na nga, di magaling yung PR niya kasi this whole time, nadali rin ako doon because someone was say, I saw some tweet or whatever na sobrang ginost tayo ni Kamala na sobrang nag-celebrate pa tayo. Remember when she won VP and then it's like, oh my gosh, girls can do it. And diba, minority. And it was like, yeah. And then parang biglang crickets. Parang, what the heck? And then, muntik na ako magoyo nun kasi I was like, oh nga no. But then when I did my research, because I didn't want to just believe it, I saw na she was doing a lot of stuff. But, walang ingay. Because nga, when it's not sexy to be just doing stuff.
Pero this is why, ano nga sabi, dito kami lagi nagtatalo ni Ali. And, again, you can have your own opinion, but this is my opinion. Okay? All the good people and good leaders, whether here or in America or wherever, 70% of the battle is public perception.
Yeah.
So you could be building a facility a cure for cancer facility na walang na environmentally friendly, na walang nasasaktan, whatever. But if you don't communicate it and people don't know about it, you wasted that. Yeah. Sorry, you failed.
So ako, ng marketing team.
It's as important as what you're doing. So even if because
so are you volunteering?
You know why? Because that is what will propel people to do the same.
Yeah.
It will continue what you're doing. That's the problem. Yeah. Parang dito lang ako. I'm serving. I'll stay quiet and I'll serve people, whatever. But that's fine. That's great and very, very commendable. But you're a public figure,
and that's why
people need to know. Honestly, and kailangan you need to make it sexy.
Honestly, hindi ko rin ma-blame yung mga umeepal, yung mga naglalagay ng mga mukha nila sa stuff. Because that's what the Filipino people will remember. It turns off the others, pero that's a small percentage.
Pero siguro, hindi. Parang gets ko naman yung nakakainis yung parang basketball court donated by whatever.
Because yun yung maaalala ng mga tao.
Pero for me, kaya nga sinasabi ko na mali yung the way we're investing in these leaders. Like, for example, si Senator Risa. I love the fact that her team, as early as now, is very focused on making her
galing ng mga niya, reels niya.
Yeah, diba? Na very
targeting the youth.
Parang appealing to the Gen Z and the TikTok funny stuff, right? That's great. That's good. Kasi she's doing a lot of good things. Pero so there has to be a balance of you doing it and then your team. Of course, you can't expect the politician to think of like she's thinking of like reform. Iisipin pa ba niya, ano bang branding nito? Diba gets? So I blame and I put the pressure on the communication and marketing team of these servants. Like nung kay Lenny, when she was VP, right? Parang, dapat as early as they should have been playing the game a bit.
But she wasn't planning on running.
No. Even though it's part of her team. Her team's responsibility.
I think they did a great job.
Oh naman.
Especially like these rallies. Grabe. That was like...
Yes, definitely. Ang sinasabi ko is while you're in term. Yeah. So, for example, you're a senator. Like right now, sino bang okay na senator?
Senator Risa.
Sino pa? Wala na, no?
Di ko na alam.
Wala na, no?
I mean...
Is Robin Padilla still a senator?
Yes.
Bakit wala siya sa mga Alice Go hearing?
Alam ko meron, di ba, nag-brush ng...
Tagal na, no?
Joke lang. I think he did something else. But there's another one. There's an upcoming election.
Okay, so let's see nga. Si Chimmy. We have a playbacker. Again, if you can join us live on playback.tv/ChimInsap. Chimmy Lou. Why are you saying that Kamala is as worse as Biden, to be honest?
A lot of people don't like Biden either, parang because of especially for the ceasefire, the war in Israel and Palestine. It's very, it's hard. It's like we're always presented with Parang the lesser evil or the really evil boss, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
But, wait lang. So anyway, when are the senatorial elections for the Philippines?
I believe it's 2025.
2025. So, si Princess kasi saying, nagsisimula na magparamdam si Sen Kiko, but didn't he...
What?
Can he still run for...
Senator? Yeah, Grace Poe as senator.
No, pero di ba he ran for VP, right?
Yeah.
And then he'll run again.
GMA. Isn't GMA in the government?
She's a congresswoman.
That is messed up.
Si Bam...
Isn't Bong Revilla a senator?
And Attorney Chel. Anyway.
Also, actually, you know what? Jim and I are gonna read up on...
Kung okay ba si Kamala o hindi.
Hindi. On senatorial elections. Para as early as now, we can start doing the work, guesting them. So, sooner or later, we will have Bong Revilla on the pod. Joke. Robin Hood Padilla. All right, moving on. There was apparently an outage.
Yeah.
Ng Feb from Microsoft. Like all of the computers.
Yes.
Down.
And then
it affected flights. That's so scary.
Well, kaya punong-puno yung...
That's very Mr. Robot, right?
Kind of. Yeah.
And yung... What's that movie that sobrang ganda? Julia Roberts.
Notting Hill?
Hindi, yung End of the World Apocalyptic Kemerlu. Ang ganda niya dun sa movie na yun, ha?
Ano to?
Leave It All Behind.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind. Leave it all. Leave the World Behind. Sino
nag-direct
nun? Ganda kaya! Ako, sobrang gandang-ganda ako. Guys, did you watch that on Netflix? Leave the World Behind. I loved it. She was amazing. Ganda ng story. Should I spoil it? No, I won't spoil it. Guys, watch it. It's...
Ako parang...
Bakit hindi mo na-gets yung point, Jim? Okay, producer mode. Hindi mo na-gets? Okay. You want me to explain it to you, but I can't without spoiling it for people. So we'll talk about it offline. Okay. Anyway. It was sax lang, Adrian. Hindi mo na-gets. Hindi mo na-gets. Lie like that. Yes, lie!
Okay.
Explain it here.
So...
ano na lang?
So apparently...
Pink na lang. Alam mo yung joke na yun?
Ano?
Yung Arab jokes. Remember Arab jokes?
Yeah.
Did you have that book?
Yeah.
Ano yun? Parang, what's your favorite color? Fuchsia. Can you spell it? Pink na lang. Wali. Benta. Okay. There was this viral thing. I did not know about this because nga wala na akong Twitter.
Wala ka pala nung... That was the Ali episode.
Ayun na nga. Tell me about it.
So, there's this ramp and...
It went viral?
This ramp went viral because there was a person in a wheelchair. And then, if you could see it, para talaga siyang parang nagbo-workout. Like, sobrang steep, did not follow regulations. And kawawa talaga. Like, the guy was like, it was such a struggle. So, parang nagka-outrage and then... Now, apparently, tingnan mo, nakakainis pa. Guys, ito na lang. If merong sprack for this morning, look at how crazy this is.
Can I read it lang?
Yeah, go.
The MMDA will shut down an overly steep wheelchair ramp at the EDSA bus carousel's Phil-Am station for improvements after it went viral. Acting MMDA Chairman Romando Artes said yesterday, workers would apply cement to fix the incline of the ramp, according to a GMA News report.
What the freak?
Architect Armand Eustaquio from the United Architects of the Philippines found the slope of the ramp was at 14.15 degrees, higher than the 4.8 degree inclination required by law. That's fucking off. Marcos Operiano, officer in charge of the Malabon City Government's Disability Affairs Office in a PWD, said Batas Pambansa 344, a 1983 law that ensures the mobility of PWDs, mandates that the ramp slope should have a maximum gradient of 1:12, or for every 12 inches, the slope or incline should only be an inch. This is, sorry, go.
Tapusin mo.
The ramp, which is connected to an elevator, would become off limits for as long as 2 months to commuters taking the EDSA bus carousel.
Meron pa.
What? Artes said the ramp would be reopened as soon as improvements are finished. Why would it take 2 months?
Ito yung malala.
He said in a text message to the Star, He added that the contractor would also start installing a wheelchair lift at the Philam
Why
station
not fucking do that in the
at no
beginning?
cost to the government. Bakit nga? Teka lang ah. Hold on.
So apparently yun nga, I think yung nakakabaliw dito is that as usual, the contractor is for sure, itong contractor na to, sobrang, why? Okay.
Can I fix it lang?
Yeah, sure. So anyway, I guess the point is, as usual, MMDA got a contractor, tapos itong contractor na to parang sige, kaya tong ramp na to for technically it'll only cost 50 million pesos. Pero ang gagawin nila is it'll only cost 50 million pesos pero ibibill ko 100 million. So lagay kay governor, parang piliin mo ako ang gagawa, ako yung contractor. I'll give you the other 50 million. I'll do it at cost, basta choose me. And that's why we get cheap shit like this. Is this Therese?
Architect, yes, that's her.
Is this
Malamang
architect
sa foreman
Therese?
lang pinagawa,
Yes, it is.
di nag-hire ng architect.
Ayan, exactly.
For sure. And alam mo, as parents of someone who does need a wheelchair, it's so difficult when we're trying to, like, just right now, Jim and I, we walked here in Ortigas recently.
Yeah.
And talagang we were saying, this is so not, as in,
No
there's
chance.
There's a sidewalk.
This is we're talking about Shaw Boulevard. Alam mo yung, so may Greenfield, yung sa tapat ng Greenfield, yung merong walkway na sobrang liit.
Saka lubak-lubak na nga yung sidewalk. Biglang, boom, may malaking poste sa harap mo. What the heck? I mean,
maraming
it's
ganun.
hard for runners.
Marami
What more for
marami
people
pang
in
ganun.
wheelchairs?
Marami pang ganun.
Horrible. And please, can you just put ramps in places?
Pwede ba ako magkwento?
Sige. Go.
Yeah?
Sige.
Magkakwento ako. Kwento time.
Sige, game.
Look at me.
I am the captain now.
So,
kasi itong nag-deliver eh.
Sino ba yan puto?
Nag-order kasi ako ng ano yun? Dami ko kasi kino-order. Sensya na! Nag-order ako ng fencing thing for the kids.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, and so apparently sobrang laki niya, tapos ayaw ipaiwan sa lobby. Anyway.
Gano'ng kalaki yan?
Hindi ko alam.
Should ask an architect.
I was sleeping as I bought
So anyway, Pod Kids, I would like to story time.
Okay.
Bago tayo mag-news pa.
Good hands tayo. Lang.
Tago ko to.
Okay.
So, the reason why meron akong galit sa mga contractor.
Okay.
Kasi, ang dami talagang kagaguhan nangyayari dyan.
Not all contractors.
Not all. Please.
Not all men.
Not all architects also. Okay. Hi, Therese. Our anong tawag? Archi correspondent.
Ay, hindi. Anong tawag mo sa kanya? Hindi. Si Frisbee, Rich eh. Anyway, si Archi.
Anyway. FYI pala.
Architect.
So, si Archi correspondent, Therese, I just want to shout out na...
Did you run with her yesterday?
Yeah. I just want to shout out that the nickname of Manny, her boyfriend, our boyfriend, is actually Manny. I don't find Natalie Portman pretty tanglao. So, that ganun ka tindi si Therese.
Tindi. May bago ng nickname si Manny though.
Ano?
Nabalik na. Nips.
Yeah.
Kasi nipis ni sir.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
I'm so sorry.
So this is the story. Okay. I had we had a partner, okay, who said like, I'm in construction, whatever. Okay. So let's build the Linya Linya store.
Okay.
Bakit ba
I'm just like, just be careful that
Yeah. So, parang, okay, this is my first time ever constructing a thing. Kasi all Linya Linya stores, FYI, ano talaga, punk rock. kung paano ginawa tong MMDA ramp thing na to, siguro it's the same amount of effort with, pero sila had the billion budget. Kami, literally, me, Ali, and Panch, we're down to our last cent. Okay? Wala na kaming pera. Pero like, pupunta kami ng diretso Carpintero, tas parang, ganito yung kiosk. And it was literally me, Ali, and Panch, like, standing in a room, like, ano ba ang 1 meter? Ganon. Puro mga lalaki na who have no, we need the women's touch, right? Kasi obviously, like, it's very macro eh. Parang ano naman. Like, so, nakakatawa. Okay, so the space was 4 square meters, okay? The kiosk.
I'm sure there are good men architects also.
I'll get to that. So, we were like, we were...
Galing dito hanggang dyan.
Hindi, ganito, talaga. Like,
using your feet.
Like, ito ba? Ito ata 1 meter to eh. So, 1, 2, wala man lang naglalagay ng tape. So, parang, 1, 2, ganyan. So, and then we were standing like this in a room.
Nakaganon lang kayo.
Nakaganon talaga kami, I swear. In their small apartment, nakaganyan kami. Sige, dyan lang kayo ah. No one bothered to tape the thing. Just so, parang we did what yung sa The Bear, yung 5-second thing. Yung, it's like to test the simulation of the the store. So so we were like, I think pwedeng experiential thing though, na parang pwedeng pumasok yung customer, tas tingnan niyo yung notebook. I'm sorry, my fly is open. Thank you, Shu. Oh my God.
Wow. Only exclusively for playbackers.
Yeah. So, buti na lang walang dragon.
What does that mean?
Nasa House of the Dragon yung dragon. Kasi when the fly is open.
Gross. Okay. And then, contractor.
So we were there and we were like, I think we can simulate, parang may customer experience. Parang ito, may turn siya dito. Tas ito, may mga notebook, may mga ganyan.
Nakaganon lang yun, guys.
Nakaganon sila Ali. Parang marami palang space ang 4 square meters. True enough, went straight to the Carpintero and then we literally drawing. Wala pang AI shit nun. Drawing, lagay, pagdating ng kiosk. Oh my God. So it was, there was literally no space even for the one salesperson.
Wait, which one is it? Can you remind me?
UP Town Center. As in like, anyway, ang point nito was like, okay, for the next store, which was in Mega Mall, we're gonna get an architect. So we go to these architects. It was my first time going to a meeting architects. And then, first time meeting them. And then we were in their office. I was like super wowed. Like, wow, this is an architectural firm. Chorva. So sila, ganito, this is what we're gonna do. Because this was very early in Linya Linya. Okay, so like, this is our vision. Linya Linya kasi is words and art, diba? So we're gonna have a fountain pen. And then the ink is gonna seep into the floor of the store. And then it'll create a vision of Chorva. Ganyan. So like, wow.
Bakit di Linya Linya? Bakit Chorva?
So I go, wow, oh my God. Tapos sabi ko, okay. Tapos pagdating ng bill, did someone give us money?
Oh yeah.
Someone gave us money.
Hey! Dapat meron tayong
someone gave us money!
Pwede pala yun dito. Woohoo! Thank you for the $2.99. Play back.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Baka penis shot yan, ha?
Hey, oh my gosh, thank you so
Hindi
much.
yan act?
It
Seriously,
is.
act?
Money. Yeah, thank you.
Hindi yan penis shot?
Hindi nga. Stop it. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you. I'll take it. Take it, Jim.
Thank
Take
you,
it.
Ack!
Give us money and then tell us what you want us to use it for.
Sasayaw ako.
Add stuff here. Lalagay tayo ng malaking sign nakalagay,
Panggatas. Anyway.
Lalagay tayo ng post-it dito with your name.
You're so sweet, Ak. Thank you so much.
I didn't even know you could do it here.
We love you.
Thank
forever.
you.
Anyway, I'll finish the story.
Okay.
So we go to see Art.
I'm on a high.
See Art. Ako rin eh. Grabe. The things we do for money.
Okay.
So anyway,
so nadali ka sa fountain pen.
So ang ganda ng presentation niya. Parang konti na lang, parang it's gonna, ganyan. So and then parang we get the bill. It was like, here's the costing, by the way. It's parang 1.3 million.
Just for the architect.
No, for the
may construction na yun.
The construction. Parang it's like 1.3 million for a 6 square meter, sabi.
Kiosk.
6 square meters. So parang ito na 1.3 million. Ganun eh. Parang I know that the budget was only 200,000. Pero here's ito yung cost. That's so
annoying kasi if you give a budget, I mean just...
And then, and nakakatawa dito. Again, me, Panch, and Ali were misguided by someone na who was supposed to be well-versed in this construction chorba. And again, wala kaming kaalam-alam dito, right? So, we're like,
is it diamond encrusted?
So parang we were like, wala na ba tayong ibang choice? Parang, do we need to,
Alam mo, hindi niya alam hindi nag-research sa brand kasi sobrang, diba? Punk rock ng brand, tapos biglang,
And, I think, the main thing is like, even the push, kasi because like this guy nga gave us poor guidance. We didn't even bother looking for another architect, looking for another contractor. Parang, let's just make this work.
So you got a
foreman. We kept the guy. We paid him for the design.
Okay.
We got a contractor pa rin. And then nakakatawa, like...
Wait, so you paid him for the design but got a different contractor?
Sorry. We still paid them.
Hindi na kayo nag-contractor.
Contractor sila. They have how architects have their own contractor. So anyway... They did this, and this is blah, 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 blah. So, parang, and then, so please, I would love to, ang ending namin was, na-delay yung construction for 3 months. We were paying Mega Mall rent. Okay? And that's
start na yung rent.
Pretty expensive for 3 months. And again, we had zero money. Absolutely no money. Nagbukas na yung store. Walang natira dun sa design. It was literally like paint, cement.
You mean hindi niya natuloy yung design?
Walang kahit of the design. This is and their design didn't even include like yung 1.3 million didn't even include the signage. So obviously hindi kami pumayag dun sa 1.3 million. Parang it became like parang what? So from this, if we just say like it's 100,000, paano kaya? So, ang ending was, it was literally parang a closet, parang bodega. So anyway, the point of the story was, itong architects na to, I'm not even kidding. So tapos na. It was the worst. You saw me. I think that's when like my...
You saw me. I started fucking painting.
Yeah, Sab went there. We were painting at 3 a.m.
Kasi alam mo yung guys who were doing the construction.
Tulog.
I mean, we started paying rent na sa Mega Mall. Tapos alam mo parang, bakit tagal nito? Ang lit-lit ng space.
Tapos hindi sumisipot. So Sab decided to paint na and like, anyway.
Opening day, sobrang amoy varnish yung sahig.
The ending was, si architect, who medyo tinaga kami and all these things, sent me a message. Hey bro, hope you can promote my band. And it's like the Architects of Rock or something like that.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
You can't do that, Jim, because that's not the actual name.
I changed the name. Pero it's the something. My architects in the...
Oh, so it's so easy to Google.
No, hindi.
Our pod kids are very, very good at research. Please don't research it.
Anyway, that's it. That's the story.
So, kasalanan ba niya? Feeling ko hindi niya kasalanan.
Hindi. Looking back kasi at the negotiations, it was really medyo parang obviously, yung nangyayari dito sa MMDA, like, it's like,
sure, ang nangyari talaga is, they kept the fucking money.
Yun yung sinasabi ko while you were, sabi ko nga, they ask, let's say, they say, okay, the project is worth, it'll only cost that 50 million pesos. They'll say, kami nang piliin nyo. Si Architects of Rock. Kunwari. I-bid nyo, kami ang, will bid, kami ang piliin nyo, bibigyan namin kayo ng 100 million. Then let's say na 150 million yung project. Ganun yun usually. Ganun yun.
My gosh, that's horrible.
Yeah, ganun yun lagi. And that's why nga, kahit maayos yung design na bigay ng architects sa government, sasabihin nila na magbibigay ng contractor that will build. Yun. So, kung si architect, magaling. He says, okay, we have to follow this, we have to do this. Sasabihin ni government, sige, mag-bid tayo. Kasi it's by law. You can't just say like, alam ko yung pinsan ko, magaling mag-build Parang ganon. There has to be a bidding process. Pero what happens here is like, bidding process, quote unquote.
But who makes the final decision?
The MMDA guy or whoever's in charge of the project, the mayor or whatever.
Okay.
So it's always like, bid kayo. Sino ang gagawa ng basketball court? Kunwari. Yan. Kunwari ganito. Si Therese, si Princess at si Manny. Kunwari, Therese, Princess, Manny. Silang tatlo, hi, contractor ako. Tapos yung bidding process is saying like, these are my credentials. I built Glorieta. Tapos one is, si Princess says, I built all the, I built Celebrity Quezon City Sports Plaza. Tapos si Manny says, I built my body. So, so kind of like tatlo. I built my house. I'm into housing. I'm all well equipped. In comes pamangkin ni Mayor. Tito,
ganito na lang.
Full LV, naka full LV na. Tito, meron ako construction business actually. 'Di ba? Co-construct kami. Mga roads.
How come the tito can decide? Hindi ba siya parang may auditor or...
Kasi what the tito can do is like, okay, I'll get 100 million of corrupt money. I'll pay you. Pumayag ka. I'll give you 10.
So
I'll give you 5.
Rin yung mga
I'll give you 2. I'll give you 1. I'll give you ganyan. Lahat tayo kikita.
Damn.
Ganon. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But
paano makapasok sa ganyan, Charot?
Yan, tas hindi nila susundin yung design. Bakit hindi nila susundin yung design architect?
Syempre, cutting corners.
Kasi gusto nila itipid.
Pag mag-apply ng building permit, may condition. Sige, approve namin, pero itong contractor, gamitin nyo kasi may kickback sila.
Ayun nga, and mangyayari nga, is like the architect says, we need to use steel here for the foundation to be strong. Sasabihin ng contractor, shit, hindi nga ganun eh. Yung contractor is like, fuck, gusto ko kumita. So, baka imbis na steel, na lang, plastic na lang.
That's so dangerous.
Parang plastic na lang siguro, tapos para imbis na 50,000 gagastusin ko per piece, gagastusin ako 10,000. May 40K ako matitira.
That is very scary. Can you imagine? Grabe. Whew! As high as 50 to 70% kickback. Last I heard from contractor friends. My gosh. Ay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Sprakatakis. Ito naman, to end our spraking.
Grabe, I have not heard of that. I opened it na.
Hindi, yung si nurse.
Ito.
So apparently, there's this black, parang may nangyayari sa NKTI.
Black market?
NKTI, we go there. Yeah. So apparently,
nurse ko ata yan, joke.
There's ang nangyayari kasi is nagkakaroon ng black market for yung kidneys. So and then one of the bad effects that sa ganyan is people because people get the kidney and it doesn't go through the normal process. Therefore, nagkakasakit yung mga ibang tao. So anyway, ang nalaman nila is one of the nurses is helping yung mga illegal you can read it. Go.
Okay. NKTI nurse linked to illegal kidney sale in Bulacan could be dismissed. A nurse of the NKTI, National Kidney and Transplant Institute, accused of masterminding a kidney trade in Bulacan, could be dismissed if authorities prove his involvement in the illegal activity. The hospital's executive director said Thursday. The NBI this week raided a house in an exclusive subdivision in San Jose del Monte City and rescued 9 donors, of whom 4 already had their organs harvested. What the fuck? 2 of the suspects arrested. Wait lang. Did they give their organs with no consent? 2 of the suspects arrested in that raid claimed an NKTI nurse who was not at the house recruited them to assist the illegal donors. In a statement this week, the NKTI confirmed that the nurse tagged in the raid was indeed its staff. The hospital said it was investigating the matter. NKTI Executive Director Rose Liquete told ANC that their employees' alleged involvement in the sale of kidneys in Bulacan is a reason for termination if that will be proven. Well,
ang babaw naman nun.
Apparently, it's been a long problem na. The illegal trade of kidneys is a perennial problem in the Philippines due to poverty and the lack of qualified donors. NKTI said thousands of end-stage renal disease patients are on wait lists for kidney donors. Because of this, Liquete said that some patients resort to the illegal trade of kidneys.
So why does this happen? Again, sorry, Sammy. Playbackers, can you help us?
So when you have, because I've been rewatching Grey's Anatomy, diba? So feeling doctor ako. So when your renal failure, nag-fail na yung kidney mo, you need a transplant. You get on a list. There's a long waiting list lagi. Tapos, kaya nga, since I've been rewatching Grey's Anatomy, I know when I was a kid, I had this, I am an organ donor card. I don't know where it is now, but I really think it's important for us to be organ donors. Because it really could save a life. And I feel like...
So what happens nga?
So, what do you mean?
So ano nga nangyayari?
So nangyayari is, because we have 2 kidneys. Right?
So people are illegally getting, they're saying, donate your kidney to us na lang.
It's one of 2 things. It's either, Jim, bayaran ka ng 200,000, akin na yung isang kidney mo.
Gee. And rumirekta na sila.
Yun, or 2, they actually get people and do it against their will. Diba, remember this, Charlie, unicorn. It's that's what people do. Right?
Okay. So yung parang they kidnap people and then they take their kidneys, diba?
Yeah.
Sa ano yun? Lost.
Sa Lost, yeah. Mga ganun talaga. And
anyway,
we advise the patients, if you have no living donor, you enroll in the human organ preservation effort for the deceased organ donation.
I'd like to end with on a good note, as we should. Can I do another story time?
Sure.
Princess TikTok Cam. Sorry.
Okay.
So I had a social interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I saw someone that I haven't seen in forever. And I was so happy and I was excited. But because I am so anxious, my first thoughts were, oh my God, diba? It's like, oh hey. Pagka, oh hey ko, I bit my lip.
Okay. Kinagat mo siya.
Pag ganun, I bit it and pretty hard.
Labo. Agat labi yarn. Sino yan?
So while we were talking, how's life?
Your lip was just bleeding?
Kaya I could not talk properly kasi nga I was like in my head was saying sabihin mo na your lip is bleeding. Sabihin mo your lip is bleeding.
There's not parang bakit lick to ng lip?
Never ako ganun ako. Yeah. Oo nga eh. Yeah. So yeah. So kasi what do you do?
Just
Should you say na?
yeah.
Should you say? What do you say?
I don't know, I guess.
Do you say
Are
na? Oh,
you
sorry, my lip is bleeding.
oh my god, nakagat ko yung labi ko.
Ganon?
Labi. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's so weird. I don't know.
Seriously, what do you say?
I think I would have just ran away.
Pero ganun talaga. As in, I was like, okay. Yeah. Pero di ba like talaga, and it was like gushing, like, so I was so nervous na I was like smiling and talking na puro dugo.
Hindi naman ganun kagrabe yung dugo. Ganun
Hindi,
ba?
pero
Grabe naman yun.
Magmamansya naman yun eh.
I mean, they would have said something like, hey man,
you're bleeding.
Dugo yung mo, bibig mo. You need to spit or something? My gosh. Speaking of, I also saw someone it was so awkward. So I saw him in an elevator and then I couldn't quite place who it was. The worst. And then he said, parang, oh my gosh, baka nakikinig na podcast. But I knew who it was, but I wasn't 100%, parang 99% sure ako. So I was afraid to say his name because baka mali ako. Gets? And then he said, parang, how's Jim and Kyle? And parang ako, yeah, bagong gupit pa ako noon. So medyo disoriented pa ako kasi parang, how are you? It was so fucking weird. I was like, kasi I was doing computations in my head ng, sino to? And then I just had like, oh yeah, no, I just got a haircut. So if I looked so bitchy, I'm so sorry. It was not that. I was just like, I'm just sorry.
At the end of the show, actually, we'll show the playbackers because we were in a recent like social event, and again, my resting bitch face.
Oh my gosh, I'll show it to them right now.
We'll show it now to the playbackers. Pero
after
the show na. So again, if you want to join the pod, if you want to join the live thing, if we hit 2,000 members, we will get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Where are we now? Ilan na tayo?
I'm not sure. 540. Ooh, yay.
Wow. Okay, so if we do hit 2,000, we're going to get that too. So go to playback.tv/JimandSab. You don't have to join the live show. You can just be a member. And that in itself is supporting this podcast.
Yeah.
So after this, we'll show a funny photo for playbackers.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.